Hot springs. They're a place you can go to relax, to put your mind at ease, and to not have to face any of your worries just yet. Come with me for the coziest building Minecraft has to offer. Enjoy! Hi everyone, I'm super excited to get to building this hot springs. If I'm 100% honest with you guys, my mic wasn't recording when I initially filmed this, so we're back a few days later. I was gonna leave it as just a video with no commentary, but I feel like I've done a few of those in the past few days, and I really want to talk to you guys so you guys can get to know me a lot more. And yeah, I just wanted to really, talk to you guys, and I'm super excited. Yeah, I'm like a really new builder. So I think I'm like learning so much. Pinterest has literally been like my best friend ever. And I got the inspiration to do kind of a hot springs for this like long-term world. This world right here is actually my like first world by myself that's more long-term ever. I started playing Minecraft in like late August of 2025, so it really hasn't been that long at all. I played so much as a kid. Like, I was addicted. I was like one of those iPad kids. So that was kind of like my start in Minecraft. And then just so many years later, I finally get to do all I've ever wanted on my own Minecraft YouTube channel. It's like so weird to kind of talk about it now because I think it's always been something like in the back of my mind that I've never really gotten to see like come true. So it's so exciting, and especially that I get to share it with all of you guys. We just hit 100 subscribers and it's only been like about a month of making videos, so I'm so happy and grateful and excited that I've gone to do this, and I'm super excited to get into building this hot springs. The terraforming part is definitely like a really new part of building in Minecraft for me. It's just like something I'm not really used to. Like when I was younger and I used to just play Minecraft like a lot more casually, I would just find like flattest plot of land and just build there. But I really want this hot springs to be like in the mountains, like a part of mountains and everything. So I was like, okay, we have to do it like this. I can't just like build them in a random place out of nowhere. That'd be kind of weird. So we definitely have to fix this part up a bit. But it's not nothing too difficult. I've seen some really incredible people with terraforming, and it's kind of insane. Like I genuinely have so much to learn. That's like the most exciting part about it, no? Like I think that's what excited me so much about getting back into Minecraft, like especially with all the new updates and everything. Like it feels like an entirely new game compared to when I used to play it as a kid. There's so many new things. There's so many mods and stuff that I've never experienced before, and that's such an exciting part. Here we're just making our first kind of hole for the first kind of pool. I decided on doing two. That was kind of one of the designs that I saw on Pinterest, so I am kind of just copying the format of that. I think we're gonna have like two and then like this little pathway, and the second one's gonna be right here, and it's gonna be like kind of connected. Kind of want to do like a pathway. I think it's gonna look pretty cool with like two different pools that are like kind of like different. Like this one's gonna be more of like a rectangle type, so that it's, I don't know, more for if you want like a bigger one for a lot of more people to fit in, and the other one is kind of like gonna be a square. So that's the more like, I don't know, intimate one, I guess. So we have the two kind of basis of what it's gonna look like. I definitely have to fix the side of the mountain a lot more, but I think I entirely forgot about that, so that's okay. That's okay. You can see my house like just behind me. You probably like saw a glimpse of it. it's honestly like it's okay. Like especially like for building in a survival world, I don't have as much experience with that, but I definitely want to start building more intricate things, more like different and like pretty. I see so many like insanely good builds everywhere, like on YouTube, on like Pinterest. And I think I'm like really good at seeing something and like getting the vibe from it and then kind of like recreating that. But just like coming up with things on my own is like really difficult. So this is my house just right to the right of me. It's it's okay, but it's cozy for now, but definitely have a lot of things that we want to fix. Inside, I just have like a table. We have Farmer's Delight on this. So there's my little pot with all the things to cook. I definitely need to organize my chests because they're insanely bad. Like it's so bad. Um, but organization and all of that comes later, which is okay. It's in front of this incredible lake, which is so cool. And right over here is my farm. I'm still learning how all the Farmer's Delight stuff works, but we have the wheat over here, and we just started growing tomatoes, which is super exciting. Some of my friends are like really, really good at the Farmer's Delight mod, and I know nothing, so this is just me experimenting with it. I definitely need to build a bridge right over here. That will happen later. Only one project at a time, guys. I can't. I say that as if I don't have like there's another project of a different type of house that I want to make, like right from that area that I just came from. So I'm like, I need to take my own advice. But now we're taking the campfires, and I could have done this in a much prettier way, but I think I just really wanted to see if it worked first. I saw a hack on, I don't know, I think it was YouTube about putting hay bales under campfires, and that makes the smoke kind of go up longer. So we're gonna have to do that as well. So I really want like the steam or smoke to go as high as possible. So that's gonna be super cool. I definitely could have. I might change this later too, but the wooden trapdoors for now, like they work. So beggars can be choosers, guys. We are not rich in this world just yet. So yeah, using the hay bales to make steam go higher. I'm pretty sure that it actually worked. Um, at first I'm like trying to cover all of it, but I don't think I need campfires like on every single one. So I think some hay bales are just left here now, which is so funny. But at least they like kind of serve their purpose. I'm trying to check if the smoke is like going up higher. I'm honestly like so scared about building when it's nighttime, like even if I'm surrounded by a bunch of torches, because like if a creeper just falls from the mountain and just explodes, like that's so much progress. That's literally just gone. So it's probably just better to sleep and then just, get rid of that possibility altogether because it's happened to me before. Like literally one of my most traumatic experiences is just like building a house and like I was doing like the entryway and then like a creeper just falls from the sky, like I swear, and just like explodes and all progress is just gone. So I think just sleeping to avoid that possibility, especially while you're building, is just our best bet. So I definitely want to change like the dirt to be stone fit. The whole like hot springs thing, it does not make sense for it to be just like encased in dirt. But I mostly just wanted to see if the campfires worked first, and then we were gonna figure out the rest. I feel like people who are really good builders are very, 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 very organized with how they do things, like their systems, like having everything that they need in chest, having all that documented. And you can very clearly tell that I'm not that experienced yet at all. But, that's like best part of being a new builder. You get to see, or watching a new builder, you get to see all of the stakes and all the things I definitely could have done better. But It seems the hay bales are working because this seems like pretty high. So that's great. And then here, yeah, I guess I don't need to put the hay bales everywhere, so just in a few spots is good. I don't think we need steam coming from like every spot of the hot springs. I think that also doesn't look as like realistic. So we put all of those down. I kind of have to build up because I didn't dig down as much, but that's okay. We can just make everything go up one. Use stairs on the other part later too. And then just putting the oak trapdoors again. I definitely feel like when I was looking back on this being built later and even on the other tub too, I feel like there's a much better way to do this than using the oak trapdoors, but you know, it's okay. It's for that classic, like old type style. I don't know what I'm saying, but you know, this is me making excuses. It's gonna be fine. Got some more trapdoors. Hopefully I'll be able to finish this. I swear, every time that I build, I'm always like off by like literally one block of like whatever I'm making. Like I always underestimate how much I need. Yeah, that kind of like didn't work out. So I have to kind of put them like around the edges and then we'll figure out how to do the middle part because I don't know why that worked for the other one and not this one. I think it's like something to do with how I place them, but it should work out somehow. Yeah, that's not how I want them to be. Also, guys, isn't it just insane that we're actually coming up to the end of 2025? I'm just genuinely like, I can't even process it yet. Like, I didn't even process 2025 happening, like getting used to using it, and now it's already 2026, and it's just like, that year doesn't even sound real to me, so it's gonna be weird. If you guys have any like New Year's resolutions, feel free to comment them down below. I honestly never really have a New Year's resolution. I think I'm just a lot more of like I'm a very like type A type person. So like if I want a goal done, like why would I wait for the new year, you know? I don't know. I think that's like I know a lot of people who do New Year's resolutions and they're also very type A people. So that might just be like a personal preference thing. I think we have to go get water now. Hopefully I have low-key been poor in this world, guys. Like finding iron has kind of been hard. Also because I'm on like a mountain, so like the Y level is pretty high here. I've had to dig down like a ton, and there's like one cave here that I kind of just already snatched all the iron from there. And I'm like still learning a lot about Minecraft too, so I did not know that you can't make like an infinite source of lava, so I tried getting like buckets of lava to make that, and it did not work, so that made me really sad. But you know, at least I learned from that experience. Okay, we finally have our buckets of water. I think I need to make um yeah, like an infinite source nearby so that I'm not just running back and forth to the lake. But yeah, the steam looks good. I definitely put a lot more on the smaller one, and you just see like the hay bales that are just stuck there. But yeah, I'm just grabbing them right now because that's a lot of food that I'm just leaving. But also, guys, my farm has been popping off. Like, I have way too much wheat that I definitely do not need. So honestly, I wouldn't be too mad about leaving them there. With the whole like Farmer's Delight mod, I definitely need to like actually learn how to do so much more of it, because there's so many different recipes and I don't even know how to start with like there's like pasta, there's noodles, and that just sounds so cool, guys. I think noodles and like pasta are my favorite food in real life. So I was like, we definitely have to make those because like who would I be if I didn't make my favorite food? Okay, we have the water now. I was like, obviously there's holes in the trapdoors, but like they don't go through. Oh my gosh. Like in Minecraft, but I don't know why it like scares me because I just feel like it's gonna go through somehow and then just like put out all the campfires. It should be okay. Getting into more of the flow of doing Minecraft videos has been really interesting. If you guys know me from a different YouTube channel, then you guys know that I've already been doing YouTube for quite a while, like around 4-ish years. But playing Minecraft and making videos about it is something that is so new to me. I'm still like learning a lot about the game itself and just how I want my videos to be, and I'm pretty proud of how they've turned out so far, but I already know just with like how I am as a person that if we keep doing this, like looking back at all my videos, I'm definitely gonna be like, why didn't I do this better? But I think like I have a pretty good start. I'm hoping there's like a lot of different types of videos that I want to make because I watch so many different Minecraft YouTubers, like such like different types of Minecraft content too, like everything from obviously like the sick Minecraft civilization YouTubers to just like the coziest long play ever to like horror mods and everything like that. Just such like different types of Minecraft content, but I think it also just makes me want to do so much more for this channel. Like I'm not really trying to limit myself by doing one thing or the other thing. I just want to like make whatever I want to make, you know? So hopefully I get to do a lot more of like different types of content in the future, and I'm super excited for that. Trying to figure out what I want with this pathway too. Oh gosh, my shovel. Guys, I genuinely, if you ever see like any tool break whenever I'm building, you'll definitely see like the camera or my mouse like shake because I genuinely get so scared from the sound because I usually have like a lot of like all the volume turned up because like who doesn't like the ambiance of like the sounds and everything? And then like the breaking of a tool is so loud. I don't know if you guys know like which specific thing to turn down to make that not as loud. I would really appreciate it. I feel like it would be blocks, but like that doesn't really make sense. But okay, I also thought that was really weird. Like why is the water staying in like just one? Hello, why did I do that? Okay, at least it didn't go down. I'm testing them out, I guess. Seems pretty good. Okay, we're gonna have to do this like literally one by one. Hello. Which kind of sucks, but you know, it's not that big of a deal. It's already becoming night again. I have had such a bad run with creepers, guys. Like, genuinely, nothing else can get me except for a creeper. I'm joking, but like, that's pretty much how it feels. But recently, I did actually survive a creeper attempt on my life, and I was actually really happy because normally I just die. But this time I was able to actually like kill it without it exploding, and I felt so like cool. And I know that's so silly, but yeah, I think after just the amount of times I've died to creepers, it felt really rewarding to not die and just to actually like survive. I was like, oh my gosh, guys, I'm actually not terrible at this game anymore. And sorry guys if you notice like a difference in my voice. I don't think I'm sick just yet, but you know, it's like after Christmas and everything, like eating way too much chocolate and all that sort of stuff, that I can kind of like feel it in my throat already, which is really bad. I hate getting sick. Like, I hate it so much, and I don't really get sick that often. Like, I try to be very conscious, like, like even right now, like if I feel the slightest, like what I feel right now, like the weird grittiness in my throat, I'm just like taking so much medicine so that it doesn't get worse, because like being sick is so annoying. You can't actually do what you want to do at all. So yeah, make sure you guys take care of yourselves during like the holidays and everything, especially like I live in Canada, so it's actually so cold. Like it's insane. And I mean, I think I'm a bit like used to it, but you know, if I go somewhere warm and then I come back here, it's kind of crazy. I'm like, how did I grow up here, guys? Finishing up the water part. I feel like this is the longest part so far of what we've been doing, but you know, you can't have hot springs without water, so I've actually like, this just reminds me of the one time there where like I was playing in an SMP and I was building an axolotl pond, and I think I definitely like overestimated my ability with like leveling the water and whatnot. I made the pond massive for no reason, but we had like, I don't know, like 4 or 5 axolotls and they needed a home, so I was like, I have to lock in and make them a pond. And the pond was actually pretty nice. It is definitely not level, so there's like, you know, when there's like a bunch of currents in the water because of that. But I just see that as like the axolotls get to play. It's like a water slide for them. Which is definitely just me making an excuse once again, but you know what? They're having a great time. Hopefully. I haven't seen them in a while, but I hope they're having fun still. Honestly, it's been a bit weird and a bit hard to kind of do commentary, like as if I'm playing right now instead of recording this later because of the whole mic mishap situation. I didn't think I'd be able to do it, but I mean, honestly, if there's anything I can do, it's just talk for hours and hours and hours. So it's actually a lot easier than I thought it would be, which is good. I feel like I'm bad at multitasking, but you know, at least here I get to just like talk with you guys while I watch. Even I don't know what I'm doing right now, guys. I'm here for the ride. I'm actually so happy about the copper tools whole update thing, because I just feel like I find so much copper and I have like genuinely no use for them. And now I actually do have a use for them, which is perfect. Even though I know like I should be getting like iron tools, but you know, like if I'm just building and I need like a bunch of stuff gone, like I don't want to use iron to make like a shovel, you know? So like I probably would have just ended up using stone. So at least with copper it's faster, which is really nice. I have to widen this kind of pathway so that I'm able to put more like decorations and everything. I kind of want it to seem like a cave in a way, like not look too man-made. I don't know how to explain that, but yeah, so we're gonna have to grab some leaves as well to kind of give it a more like cave kind of feel. Hopefully that makes sense. Okay, we definitely have like the basics of what the hot springs is gonna look like down, which is nice, but the best part of doing anything in Minecraft is making it all look super nice and cozy. So I'm gonna have to start doing that soon. I'm in like a flower valley with like insane flowers everywhere, so we're definitely gonna have to add a bunch of flowers. I'm super excited. I really want, I don't know, I'm gonna do something later, but I really want to do something with all of the flowers here. You can see them all like below. I don't know, something like a greenhouse or something similar like that. I think it would be so cool to have, but I definitely need to do like a lot more research and practice and looking on Pinterest to see how I would want to make like a greenhouse situation. I've never made anything like that before, so we have to close this part up. Oh, I just saw a bee right there, guys. The bees are actually so cute. Like, I remember my first like interaction with the bees was so bad. Like, I didn't know what it was, and I was just like confused. So I like cut down the tree that the hive was on, and I got like attacked by all of them, and I probably died. I actually don't really remember, but yeah, I was a bit traumatized. But then like seeing them here and actually getting to see them, they're so adorable and like fluffy, and I just am obsessed. They're so cute. And I didn't know that like if you hold a flower, they like come up to you, and when I found that out, it was just the cutest thing ever. Okay, so we're getting these stairs down. I was kind of thinking about like what wood to use for this, but the designs that I saw on Pinterest used a lot of oak because like I guess it kind of has that like rusticy feel, like the wood you would see like in like a sauna. So we're gonna use that. Also just because it's easier. I don't think I have any other wood except for birch like in this forest part, and I really want to find like dark oak or spruce, but we do not have that yet. So I think our like the oak stairs are the best option. And it looks like pretty good with the stone, I think. Like the kind of overall more like muted colors vibe. Um I say that as if like all the wood wouldn't kind of match stone, but it works out. It works out. And then just have to fix this kind of section more. I was kind of confused. Like I don't really know what to do with this part, but at least like digging it out, we can kind of have more space for some decorations. Not really sure what those decorations are gonna be just yet, but definitely flowers and lanterns if I have the iron for it. I think I do. I actually like the cave, not the cave, the lake that's in front of my house is actually like insanely deep, and there's like a bunch of iron just like in like around kind of like the ground of the lake. So I had been, oh my gosh, a zombie. Where is that even coming from? Oh, it's right there. Hello, okay. We interrupt the cozy building for some impromptu. I did not need a shield, but you know, I didn't want to die. It's a good, better safe than sorry, guys. Didn't even drop any of its armor, I don't think. So we're just gonna leave that there. But yeah, in the lake, there's like, if you like go all the way to the bottom, there's like iron and like lapis and just a bunch of different ores. So I'd rather do that than go into that big scary cave that I have here. Even though like I've gone down there a few times, but I've like died so many times down there because it's just so big that you can't really light up all of it. Oh, oops. We're gonna have to plug that up. But yeah, I got a bunch of iron from down there. I was using like the door strat, and it was the first time I'd ever really like done that. So it was fun, it was cool, but it was kind of stressful too. I actually played in a Minecraft Civilization event back in October, I believe, and we lost like really important people to drowning, so just seeing like, I don't know, just even like being at the risk of like drowning myself just brought back all of those memories. And yeah, it definitely feels so intense like when you're actually playing. This event was more like event driven, so we really needed each other. So seeing those people die like while we're all trying to work together was so scary. Like I think I still have some of the footage from that, and like I gasp so loud, and like honestly, it's kind of funny to me because I don't know, like I feel like I should have a more like nice response of like, "Oh my gosh," but no, I just gasp like really freaking loud, and it's not refined at all. Oh my gosh, someone's banging pots in the background. Okay. Guys, I was actually planning to build something like the area from where I'm coming from right now. So that's why there's just like a makeshift bed there. Like there's one inside my house, but it's kind of faster to just go to that one instead. So, okay, oh, it did drop its boots. What the heck? Okay, I guess I didn't see that. We have to fix this kind of side area because it looks really weird from here. I kind of want to make the stone kind of go up as if it's like natural and like leading to the stone part of the hot springs. So I don't really think I like did it that well, but at least it looks better than before. And then we have some sugar cane. I didn't really realize that I can't put it down here, and I'm just like trying for the longest time. But I actually didn't know that. Like, I don't think I've ever tried to put it down to a place that is next to water, but thankfully we have the little water bit here. I was like, if I put them high enough, then I should be able to see them from this area. I don't really need like a lot. I just kind of want, like the calming vibes. Okay. Because, I don't know. The design that I saw, I don't know how, like, I feel like they put it not next to the water. Or maybe I'm just misremembering it entirely, but yeah, so I'm putting a ton here because then you should be able to see it from at least the first one. Like, just like in the background, like, yeah. Like, at least it's there, you know? And then that part near it feels really empty, so grabbed a bunch of oak leaves and kind of, just created like hedges and bushes to kind of fill up the space and make it feel more like enclosed here. And then we can kind of do the same for this kind of part to make it feel more like natural cavey vibes. I was definitely like just doing it as we're kind of just doing it as we go here. But I feel like that's just the best way to build. I know like some of the best builders I know are, as I said before, really organized, really insane like planners, and I respect that so much, but I think it's gonna be so long until I get to that point because it's so difficult. Like I feel like planning out exactly what you want it to be without just like making changes on the go is really hard to do, but I really like how this part looks so far. Like I really wanted it to seem like built into the mountain because that was the design that I was sort of following, so I really like how this feels very like built into the mountain, not just like randomly on the side of it. I'm gonna put this part up to put, of course I gathered a few flowers to put everywhere. It's gonna be so pretty. I absolutely love how the shaders make like the flowers and like the leaves like sway in the wind. It's so pretty and I absolutely love it. I've been meaning to try out like a bunch of different shaders because I've only really tried out like complementary, like the two of them I think. I definitely like reimagined a bit more because I think it just fits the overall vibe of my world's a bit better. But I've also tried out this one called, I think it's called like I Like Vanilla, something like that. And that one I'm absolutely obsessed with how it does like sunsets. It makes it like pink and purple with like stars, and like I love it so much. So I think I'm definitely gonna be trying that one out a bit more. Putting a bunch of flowers around now. I really like these small white ones. I forget what they're called. But yeah, we have those there. I'm trying to look and see kind of how I want to balance it out more. Okay. Guys, I'm actually so bad with fall damage. Like, if you watch any of like my videos or like past streams that I've done a long time ago, I just like fall off of everything. And it's not because like I can't go down safely. It's just I'm genuinely lazy. And I'm like, I'm not gonna die from this height, so might as well just jump. Which is so bad. I'm definitely gonna die one day just because I think I'm not gonna die from this height, and then I just do. So yeah, I've heard a lot of people make jokes about the health of my knees because I'm just jumping off of everything, which I find so funny. But you know, we haven't died yet from it, so I think we're gonna be fine. You know, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger, right? Oh my gosh, looking at that saddle, guys, does remind me that I really, really want to make like a stables. I think that would be so cool. I actually haven't like gone into riding horses like at all in Minecraft yet. Like I don't think I even have. I don't even know how to do that yet, and we're gonna have to learn. But okay, we're gonna make some lanterns here. I love lanterns, guys, so much. Like if I have to make like iron tools, or like if I really want a lantern, I would probably just make the lantern because they're so pretty. And like after using lanterns, like going back to torches just feels like poverty. So we made those. I'm trying to think if we need anything else, but I guess we're just gonna put those back first and then we'll come back and see. Okay. I feel like I've just been running back and forth like this because that's how you know how organized this is, but it's okay. Okay, that part actually does look a lot better. Hopefully the grass gets on it quicker. We have 5 lanterns. Just adding some flowers here. And leaves, I guess, to kind of bring it together to the top. I only had 2. I should probably add more, but we'll see if I actually go and grab some. One there. Trying to think of where I wanted to put this one, but I wanted it to be like hanging, so it kind of has like that sort of feel. So put it right there, and then the last one, I have one more after this. Oh my gosh, the bees in the steam. That's, oh my gosh, guys, it's like flying up. Wait, that was so cute. So you can definitely hear like the sickness in my voice from that, but so adorable. I definitely also wanted to make like a sign situation or like a lamppost. So we're making some slabs, and I think I'm trying to make like a stone fence here, but obviously that's not how you do it. I needed some stone, so and then I had like 40 in the chest, so like, you know, that's great. Digging that part out for like literally no reason. Guys, this is past me, okay? I've changed in like a week, I swear. But we got it, so that's good. I always find it so funny that you can like hear the bees coming out of like the hive. The sound is just so funny. Okay, we need to make the lamppost part right here. There's like so many different ways to make lampposts, and it's kind of hard to find like a way that you really, really like, but I think we're kind of just going with whatever here. Hopefully it looks okay. Okay, there. I like it. I like it. It matches the overall vibe. I don't know if I should have used not cobblestone for that, but it's okay. And then now we're making the signs. I definitely have to put a cute Kyogo's Hot Springs sign so that, you know, of course, everyone in my single play world knows that it's my hot springs, because, like, what if they get confused? There we go. Oh my gosh, it's so cute, guys. And the sun is setting like at the perfect time with the lights, and oh my gosh, just the steam is so cool. I I actually might go back and fix the bottom if I feel like it. Oh my gosh. Of course rain comes right when I'm trying to relax. Any real hot springs I've gone to, like in the mountains, I don't think I've ever had it rain while I was there, so I don't know. I assume like obviously they would like stay open because it's just water, but why is it raining right when I finish? Okay, we're gonna add some of the fences here, just kind of create some more like difference in texture. Of course I ran out. And it's getting really dark. Guys, it's like if a creeper came down and blew it up at this point, there would be no video. So if you're watching this right now, then that means that that didn't happen. So yes, sleeping while getting drenched by the rain outside. What a wonderful experience. I'm just hoping that it goes away from that. Thank goodness. My gosh, guys, the silence after the rain is always so interesting. Just running back. Oh my gosh, I love it so much. Obviously, there's a lot more that we could add, but it looks so nice. Oh my gosh. We're just going through the hot springs now, but I just wanted to thank you guys so much for watching this video. I know it's probably frustrating to watch me build. I'm definitely like learning a lot, and I know from other things that it can be kind of hard to, just chill with me and come along with me as I learn. But I'm just so thankful that, you've stuck around to watch this video and me literally just quite literally yapping for 30 plus 40-ish minutes, but I'm so happy with the end result. And once again, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in some upcoming content. I hope you guys had a wonderful time during the holidays and that you get to spend as much time with loved ones as possible. Love you guys so much. I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.